is upping the stake. What do we mean by that? So now every time we set ourselves a goal, so Shweb's goal is to conduct a training program every single day, right? So Shweb, if you don't end up conducting your training program, what happens? Is there anything bad that happens as a result of that?
A huge level of depression. I feel like a day is being wasted, and I feel like failure has been tasted.
Mm,
I believe that I could have added, at least attended a training program,
mm,
even if I did not do. And if a
yeah,
training program does not take place, it means that I've not spent enough time reading or learning something new or rehearsing or spending some time in the mirror trying to prep something. So I feel that productivity time has gone bad. And something that I want to add to that up the stakes is I would like to have a daily team meeting
mm.
because right now we are not on daily team meetings, and daily team meetings are very, very scary things. There's nothing that makes me more afraid than daily team meetings. That's like the most scariest element, and that's the biggest upping the stakes that I would like to bring into
So
a
there
daily
you
team.
go. You have the answer to your problem, and you came up with it by yourself. Super. So what does this up
It's
the
been on
stakes
my
mean? Yeah, go ahead.
mind, Aisha, but I've been super scared to express it in black and white
Mm,
or just
yeah,
simply even pronounce it.
right. So, I mean, we have all the answers within us, I think, a lot of the time, but it's very hard to act on them because it means stepping outside our comfort zone. And this is absolutely what upping the stakes really means, right? It's all about stepping outside of your comfort zone. Because the moment we have a goal, we have this goal that we are going to exercise daily, we are going to do something for ourselves, we're going to do these trainings. But the thing is, those are internal, there for us. And if we don't get them done, nobody knows except us. So we there's not a lot of pressure. I mean, there is some level of pressure, but at the end it sometimes turns into I didn't do it, and now it's not pressure but guilt that I didn't do it. But because that pressure to do it in the beginning was not high enough, we need to, again, it's about making yourself sweat. So um, so what we need to do is we need to up our stakes. We need to make it so that if we don't get this done, we're going to be embarrassed in some way. Something awkward is going to come of it. We're going to have an experience where we feel like, okay. So, for example, like I mean, I wouldn't call myself a coach, but I accidentally acquired a coaching client the other day. One of my friends who read my book and was like, I need someone to hold me accountable. So I ended up becoming a coach. But she wants to run a website, to have a website up by April 10th. And so I told her, put a status up saying my website will be live by April 10th. So and then she said, oh, I really like once she did that, she really felt that that oh crap, I really have to get this done now, because now it's not just me, now I made a commitment to the world. And now if I don't do it, I'm going to be embarrassed. It's going to be like everyone will be asking me, oh, your website is coming up now, and and is it up, and so on. So you need to up the stakes, you need to somehow force yourself out of your comfort zone, and you need to do that today. So you need to tell the world, announce your goal to the world, tell the world, this is what I'm going to do. Or like Shoaib said, get other people involved, have a daily team meeting. So I used to be in the software development, work in a software development company, and we used to have a daily stand-up meeting. And what that daily stand-up meeting does is you simply say what you're going to do for the day and what you did yesterday, and all that, and that simple action, it just holds you accountable. Then I, as a manager, don't have to run behind all of the engineers asking, did you do X? Because they just announced to the whole team that they are going to do X. Or and tomorrow they're going to say whether they did it. So that small level of embarrassment of saying, I said I would do X and I didn't do it, that is enough to keep us accountable. So we need to up our stakes. We need to find ways in order to make this process harder to avoid doing, really hard to avoid. And in order to do that, like if you want to learn to cook something, then tell your friends, I'm inviting you to dinner 2 weeks from now and I'm going to serve you this. You haven't even opened the recipe book yet. But you have 2 weeks to get it right, to figure it out. Or if you want to, display your art at some exhibition, but you don't know how to do art, sign up for the exhibition today for 6 months from now. You know, whatever it is, sign up today for something that will force you to have to be doing that thing on a regular basis. Like if you want to exercise, get a friend involved, so that if you don't exercise, they don't exercise. Both of you are going together to exercise every day. So in that way, you are able to up the stakes. That's very important. So your other piece of homework is to figure out how are you going to up the stakes in terms of your goal. How are you going to make your goal unavoidable by doing something today that will ensure that you have this pressure on you to get this goal done, and that pressure is strong enough for you to overcome your internal laziness and internal lack of motivation, or desire our innate desire to procrastinate, and really somehow push yourself and get it done.